Hello and welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports, and I wish to talk about a brand I'm very happy with as far as the products that I've been ordering for my customers and for myself. And so on the outset of the video, I'd like to say that anything that I do a review on this channel is typically something you can purchase through me and support the channel. It's a great way to support the channel. Don't review things that I don't sell. I have a very very strict type of policy. It's almost 100%. I ride what I sell what I ride. I generally don't have stuff or don't use stuff that I don't sell myself. These are brands I've curated over the years that I've wanted to carry because I wanted to use them. So let's talk about Velocio, and I'm so happy with so many things about this company. The quality of their products, the design of their products, also their like for example, their delivery. I mean, they are all the way on the East Coast out in New Hampshire area, and I'm here in San Diego. And I get their product within 2 to 3 days across the entire country. And it comes to me express. So not just FedEx ground, it comes to me express. So that's fantastic. They have a very low order level threshold to qualify for free shipping. So that's a lot of benefit to me and to my customer. And so I'm able to order items that I do not have in stock, but be able to tell the customer, no problem, I'll have it in 2 to 3 days. And the quality of their stuff and their price points, they're fairly high, so I don't want to have to carry a lot of inventory if I don't have to, if I can get it fairly quick. But let's talk about their repair program. And there's a quasi-rev show that Jess and I shot last night. I need to get that up as well. But what started the conversation and that particular video was that she saw this hole on my jersey. And she thought it was a possible moth hole or something. And that put her on a search for a cedar chest. So that's quite a bit of the video content. But it wasn't a moth. This was I remember exactly when it happened. The shoulder started to narrow. I had to get over. Car was coming on my left, and a tree branch snagged my jersey on my right shoulder. Overgrown, you're trying to get around the thing, car doesn't like that, so you got to go back in or you're going to get hit by the car. So I remember exactly when it happened. So that tore. Now this is a very thin wool jersey that is about, I believe yesterday I looked at the label, 75% of merino wool, and then it has two other components, 18% and 7%. So that adds up to 25. So yeah, it is 75% merino wool. And I really like it because it is thin, right? And I can layer these jerseys on top of each other, or I can layer base layers underneath it. So it's not like something really thick that you throw over. While I have it here, I mean, just look at the back pocket area from the inside. I mean, they've just taken so much care and attention to make sure there's good anchoring for their stitching of the pocket material there. And of course, I love any jersey that has a zippered pocket for my one key, whether it be my key fob for my car or for my home if I've left from the house. So a very good jersey, however, it has a tear. So Jess was like, oh, let's see if we can get that repaired. I remembered that Velocio had a repair program. And then she said, oh, and I've had these bibs for a while, and the seam here has come undone. Now, of course, you're sitting here saying, wow, I thought you said their quality was great. It is. One was a tree. The other is a seam coming apart. So they have a repair program. And there's some basic things like, they require it to be clean. That would be gross for them to receive a used, recently used pair of bib shorts. We all know that you're going to wear the bibs, wash them, and then send them in, right? They want you to fill out a repair ticket. Now, if you've got multiple items, they would just want you to put in or file a repair ticket for each item. Also attach some photos. Now, here is the crux of the matter, as they say. Only holes smaller than a few inches are reparable. Garments can only have one area of damage. So you've crashed on your right shoulder, but you've also got a tear on your left shoulder. Yeah, can't do more than one area. They do their best to do a color match, they said, but however, it's not always possible. They try to repair printed jerseys. Lately, I've been buying a lot of solid color jerseys, and I think they're more timeless. And when fashions come and go, solid colors, a black and a blue, or some of those things, they're always going to be current, if you will. Now, let's talk about the things that cannot be repaired. So customers who have items that cannot be repaired due to reasons above will be issued a crash replacement discount. So if you're a consumer, that is something that you could look forward to getting. I don't know what that crash replacement discount is, but generally it's pretty close to the shop cost. Same thing happens with wheels, components and stuff. Frames, sometimes if they don't have a lifetime warranty, they then will offer you a crash replacement. So it's usually the dealer's cost. So let's go into the things that they say cannot be repaired. All right, zippers are very difficult to repair. So in most cases, they're not repairable. There are some exceptions. That's what they said. Areas of damage larger than a few inches, covered that earlier. Areas of damage on the arm of a long sleeve jersey. So that's where I'm at the moment. Lower portion of tights, so bib tights, can't be repaired, they say. And then the chamois cannot be repaired or replaced. So if a chamois has started to become unstitched from the bibs, so that's just the chamois coming unstitched, so not replacing the chamois. They can repair that, and then socks cannot be repaired. But I mean, socks are cheap. Why would you even bother going through this whole process? $15-20 for a pair of socks. If you're buying a $310 bib short, it makes sense that if you could send it in, get it repaired at no cost to you, well, shipping, I guess. But then again, I haven't gone through the process. When I go through it for the bibs, I'll see if they actually send a call tag. As I mentioned, this company has been very good for so many other little things that other brands they're just a lot harder to work with. So maybe they even send a call tag, because I know when you do returns because they're the wrong size as a consumer, There's no cost for shipping it back, which is pretty awesome. But I'd like to hear if anyone has exercised their option of using the Velocio repair program. I'd like to know if there was damage that was not repairable. What was the discount that they offered to you as a crash warranty replacement discount? And anyone else, if you're a fan of Velocio, please make some comments down below. I'd like to know your experiences and how long you have been wearing Velocio. This is a fairly new brand for me, only about 6 to 9 months, I guess. But Jessica's been wearing it for several years, and she's the one who made me hip to it, and I decided to bring it into the shop. So anyway, that is all for today, I believe. I think I've covered everything. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I did not read this last part. It says, customers pay for shipping to the repair center, but Velocio will cover the shipping back to the customer. So there it is. And then they do not offer this repair program in Australia, New Zealand, or Taiwan, and they are unable to repair garments at this time. Sorry, I didn't read those last 2 points. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you up the road.